opportunity here to play in this kind of very different spotlight event down at Daytona?
Yeah, I think it's exciting. We're all excited. I think we're excited to get out and see the pitch, see what it's all about. But yeah, I think anytime you can bring women's soccer to a different event is good for the game and good for us.
I guess, what's it been like? You know, you've had some players in and out. You're going through just this summer right now. What's it like trying to mesh and go through that while you're still missing some players?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is the NWSL, it's the league. I think you have a lot of turnover constantly, so I think a lot of players are used to that, but I think we have a good core group that's rearing and ready to go, so I think like keeping that group tight and strong is all we can ask for, and then the players coming back in just fit right back in. So I think as long as we have a good core group, good.
What are your early impressions from the newcomers that you're seeing throughout this time?
Yeah, they're great. They bring a lot of good energy. It's fun to have different faces, new, fresh faces for sure. But yeah, it's awesome that they get that opportunity, and it's good for us. It's different competition, different looks. So we're happy to have them.
You've been really flexible in your role for this team. Are you expected to be even more flexible in the next few weeks?
I mean, who knows, right? I'm all about the team. Whatever Kim and the team needs for me, I'm absolutely willing to do whatever. So. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. I can't give up all the tactics, right?
I was asking Mean about this, but last week Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade.
Yeah.
She said that you all kind of talked about that a little bit in the days in the wake of that. I guess what had you don't need to give specific details. What's kind of been some of the talk around the team just regarding thoughts and feelings around that decision?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's a huge decision, and I think it was very disappointing for a lot of us, and I think just making sure that we're unified and that this is a safe space for everybody to speak their mind and speak their piece. But I'm really proud of what the club put out and the NWSL being unified, and I think, you see the anger throughout the nation, and I think that, eventually this will, we'll be able to be more unified for this, but yeah, it's definitely disappointing. It's unfortunate to take some steps back for sure.
Did you ever imagine you wake up in a world where, a decision like that would be made, overturning something which has been, seen as a landmark in the legislative history of our country?
Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, I'm young, so it's hard for me to be like, there's been a lot of huge decisions that have been overturned like this, so this might be one of the first that I'm like, I was very shocked by, for sure. So no, I don't know that anyone was quite prepared for this, honestly, but I think we just have to keep on chugging and do our due diligence and vote.
Besides beyond just voting and kind of educating yourself about the new normal, I guess, what are some of the wider implications, just kind of not just with women, but just with everyone in terms of this new, post Roe v. Wade world?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I have all the answers for that. I think it's just going to be a completely different, maybe not completely different, but yeah, it's going to be a different landscape, and I think it's going to be a little bit harder to navigate. But I do think, we do have a good young group of people coming up in the world and in the nation, and I think that they'll be important in voting and kind of making that change in the world.